points, but what did you make of the performance?
Yeah, could have been better. Huh? So how it always is in football, if you don't play your best, then a different reason for it. The main reason today was Huddersfield did well, for sure. Defended well, very aggressive around the second balls. That's really difficult to get into a game if the ball is that often in the air and stuff like that. So we could have done better. But actually, I thought we did a few things really well and was really close, that we could have had big chances in the start of this game. Let me say, when we had when Alisson had the ball and we could play the long ball with stretch of formation coming in between. It was so close that we would have been alone through. But we didn't do, and Huddersfield defended that well. Then we scored the goal. We had still opportunities. Then we let Huddersfield back in the game. We started, I think, with a corner. Then the atmosphere was really there. The crowd was there. It's not too comfortable. So you want to decide games earlier. If you don't do it, it's always clear that you have to fight until the final whistle, and that's what we had to do tonight. And we had end of second half, or during the whole second half, pretty much always these kind of counterattacks which we didn't play to the end. So that's it. I think there was one situation with Bobby, Mo, and Daniel Sturridge, and then Mo wanted to pass to Bobby, which was a good idea. Unfortunately, it was 1 foot in between. So we can do that, things like that better. And then we decide again. But so it was tight until the end. And I can imagine, I saw him already and spoke about it. I can imagine that not only Dave, but all people in Huddersfield think there was more in that game. But we cannot give the points back, so we will not do. So we take them. And but I saw a very good Huddersfield side and an outstanding atmosphere in that situation, which is really exceptional. So after that awful fixture list they had so far, now they can start the proper season.
But certainly some quality in the goal, though.
Yeah. It was nice. Schuck did well, so good pass, good movements. But over 90 minutes, we had so many players today. Schuck had 2 games and after not playing regularly for us, then he had 2 games last week. Then the Brazilians came back on Thursday. Bobby played 90 minutes, so it was clear maybe we should not do it this time. Was then clear Daniel will start, not too many starts that season, so that's not perfect. Adam Lallana, after a long period, coming back because Sadio was not there, Naby was not there, so that's all. We had a few problems. I don't want to say we're the biggest problems in the world, but we had a few. We tried to find solutions for that, we did. And so, yeah, and Shark did really well, and Mo scored the goal. It was a nice run, nice finish, that's all good. We had other good moments in the game, but unfortunately didn't use them. That's why they will not be historical remembered. So they're only situations. And so the basis we created so far is brilliant, 23 points. I don't think I ever had that, to be honest, after 9 games. So that's good, and still space for improvement, good as well. So let's get home and start working on that we can improve.
Yeah. That's a club record in terms of the best start to a season defensively in Liverpool's history. Do you see that clearly when you see your team now compared to maybe a year ago or 2 years ago? Do you see that improvement there?
Yeah. We had to improve. That's what we did, that we defend. But today, the cross, you don't want to use the post to defend, to be honest. If it happens, you take it, but it's not defending. Then it's lucky. And with the handball, maybe another penalty which they would have missed. It's not. So you need luck to have only conceded 3 goals. Maybe City doesn't need luck. I don't know. But we sometimes obviously need it. But still, we will get more confidence from that. So that's how it is, and believe in what we can do there. If you are a team which is not easy to beat, makes it easier, a little bit easier to win. So that's what we try to create. That's where we are now, and so let's keep on going.
Jurgen, was the Henderson sub just a precaution?
I hope so. It was not that he felt nothing, but he didn't feel a lot. He wanted to carry on, that's a good sign, and we decided then no. So hopefully it's nothing.
Anything more from the Sunday guys? Chris?
Sorry.
You said a few weeks ago that Liverpool are not the best, they don't win. I just wonder whether you think that's changed. With a few times this season, not being at your very best, but seeing now
And there's always a different reason why we played already really good games, so that's how it is, only in a different way. So people compare us with the games when we won 6-0. I don't know who against who, but the opponents in the last period was no opponent involved where we win 6-0. Well, not even a chance to do so. We played Tottenham, Chelsea, Naples, City, bam, 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 all that stuff. And then you think, okay, that's not the football. People think, like, oh, where's the football? But we didn't play against them. Yes, in a specific moment last season. Then we won against City in the end of the game, in the end of the season, pretty high. Both teams were on fire, open for everything pretty much. So that's different now in the moment. All the teams are creating chance, and our fixture list didn't give it to us, so how I saw it. And we had to work pretty hard. We did today again. Was really unthankful job to do today, because Huddersfield is much better, and after international, it looks in the table, and after international break, that I have to, when I make the analyze, which is a bit longer than usually because we have more information. They come back and you have to bring them all on one level, and then you speak so positive about Huddersfield, how I had to do it. When I was a player and didn't watch them for the last 5 weeks, I would think, well, who are talking about, Barcelona or what? So that's the challenge, to give the right information. After that game, everybody knows how good they are, and and how good they will be in the future, and that's all good.
Guys, we're going to do Mondays, any final ones from the Sundays?
Yeah, again, do you subscribe to the theory that if you can win matches like that when you don't play well, that is the basis of the team?
It was not that bad.
It's not as good as you can play.
Yeah,
When
that's
you win
true.
matches like
Yeah,
that,
if you win, that's true. It's maybe the first period, if not in my life, that we win kind of average matches. So that's true. That's true. Yeah. Well,
Can that form the basis of a team that goes to win the title? though? 'Cause
So you
can't
need
play
always
well
to
in
create
the game.
different. We cannot talk. We cannot write a book tonight about how to win trophies. So that will not happen. So, but there's only one way. That's to win football games, and for that, again, there are different ways to do so. And to be honest, sometimes I prefer really the spectacular way. But I take that today completely, and I understand it why it was like it was. I really understand it. When you look in the dressing room, and I looked in the dressing room before the game or after they came back, and they time difference, stuff like that nobody asks. No, you have to go, and that's why I was a bit more animated today at the touchline, because if you are tired, at least you need to be afraid of your manager. Yeah.
On that side. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much.
Done.
That was Monday.